ECG or EKG course. ECG used in the English vernacular, EKG because it originates in Germany, German doctors. EKG is the German way of saying it. Here, the terms are used interchangeably. Some of you have heard ECG, some of you have heard EKG. One of the big questions that I get is, how do I know what's a normal waveform and what's an abnormal waveform? And I've had students tell me that all they understand is that flat line or asystole, the one that just looks like that. My whole idea behind it is that if you understand what's normal, you understand what's abnormal. So standard ECG or EKG waveform looks a little something like this. So you have your P wave, your Q, your R, your S, and your T wave, and each one represents something. The P wave, a lot of people say that it stands for the primary wave, that first wave. That is atrial depolarization. So your heart is broken up into 4 chambers. You have your SA node up here. That is where the electricity starts. That is where the electrical impulse starts, what we are measuring with the EKG. That is atrial depolarization, the electricity going through the atrium, and atrial shock. Once that happens, the atrium are contracting. Why do they contract? To get the blood to move to the ventricles. As the atrium contract, the ventricles relax. Here you have your little PR interval. If you notice, it's a mini flat line. Why? Because the heart's taking a pause. What's going on there? You have your AV node. The AV node acts almost like a regulator, a gatekeeper. AV node makes the electricity pause. So when the ventricles are all filled up with blood, and they are ready to push the blood out to the lungs and to the rest of the body respectively, the AV node releases that electricity, and it goes down the bundle of His, or the His bundle, which is going to be at the center of the heart, into the Purkinje fibers to let the ventricles relax. That is your Q, your R, and your S complex. QRS complex. Each one represents something individually that you have probably read about in the material or are going to read about. And that is, again, the electrical shock to push the blood out. The T wave. Your T wave is ventricular repolarization, ventricular relaxation. They're relaxing. As they're relaxing, the atrium, again, are getting shocked. The one question that people ask me is, well, you mentioned, Alex, you mentioned the atrial depolarization, ventricular depolarization, and ventricular repolarization. Where is the atrial repolarization? It happens somewhere within the QRS complex. It just so happens that the QRS complex is taller than the atrial repolarization. If you notice, this is normal. You have your P, your Q, your R, your S, your T. Normal. If we get rid of the atrial contraction, we have something that looks like this, or something that may look like this. So what is going on there? The ventricles are the only ones contracting. That would be a ventricular dysrhythmia, either ventricular tachycardia or ventricular fibrillation.